Hello, today's tutorial is to show you how to use the isCOBOL object SpoolPrinter to set up the options to the preview function of isCOBOL. This is using isCOBOL 2014 R1. Let me use the samples window of isCOBOL Objects tab SpoolPrinter object. I run the program, and you can see here I can use a customized title for the print preview, like my print preview window. I can change the icon. I can say I don't want to see the print button. I can say instead of 50% I want to see 150% zoom, and then I click preview, and you can see here the preview window of isCOBOL is showing 150% zoom and showing all the push buttons. And also the title is my print preview window. If I close this and I say my second print preview window and don't show the print button or the save button and use 200% preview, and I click preview, now it is a little bit different. It is my second print preview window, 200%, and there are no buttons to print or to save to PDF. Let me show you the source code for this object. View source, and here there are several areas to check. In the repository area of the configuration section, we are going to include several classes that are necessary to set up that SpoolPrinter object. The first class is this isCOBOL generic class to handle any Java bean. The other two classes here are to define some Java double and Java boolean variables, and last an image icon to define a swing image icon. Now next here in the working storage section, we are defining some variables as object reference variables. JV is to handle an object reference to the Java bean, which is this one we define here, the generic Java bean handler. A sum variable, object reference to a Java double, Boolean variable to Java Boolean, and the image icons. Then in some point we say we want to preview the report. When we want to preview the report, there is this paragraph over here, the print preview. This is the one that fires the preview window. In here we have a generic way to fire the preview window. We just assign -p preview to the report name, and then we produce a report, and we open the report and save some data to some text to the report, and then we close the report. But before doing that, we are performing this preview settings paragraph. That is the key paragraph to all this. In this preview settings paragraph over here, we are assigning to a class name this specific class name, which is the SpoolPrinter class name provided by isCOBOL to handle all these settings of the print preview function. And then using the JV object reference for the Java bean handler, generic handler, we may call static methods like this set dialog title to change the title of the window, or call another static method to change the image icon, or call this other static method to change the print button appearance, or the setup button appearance, or the save button appearance. We are using different methods of this class in order to enable or disable them with a Boolean variable. And then the preview scale that we sample here is being handled with this static method called the set preview scale and sending a zoom value to it. And now let's see how to run this same program with the isCOBOL IDE 2014 R1. I am going to select all these, copy to the clipboard, and now close this. The IDE is here. I have this preview CBL prepare here is empty. I'm going to paste values here to paste the contents from the clipboard, save this, and maybe to the main window I am going to make a change here in the SpoolPrinter title. I'm going to say IDE version, and then I save this. I compile this program. Okay, no errors, and I am going to run now this program as an isCOBOL application, and this is it. This is the IDE version. I can change anything here. Let's say some dots, some numbers here, and maybe raise the zoom to 125, say preview again, and see the preview with 125 zoom and this custom title. And this is how easy is to use isCOBOL objects, the SpoolPrinter object in particular, in this case with 2014 with isCOBOL 2014 R1. Thank you for your attention.